Part 3. Coupons and sales blowouts. Though only children believe in Santa Claus, coupon collectors seem to assume that thousands of Santa Clauses spend their lives offering financial assistance, getting nothing in return. Rather, coupons rest on the same principle as gambling. The house always wins. Coupons are advertising which coerces customers to buy unnecessary products or quantities of products, such as 2 for 1 or 3 for 2 coupons when only needing 1 or 2. Sometimes there are brand name discount coupons, but you're still paying more than generic products without coupons. Some scoundrels have even made and sold counterfeit and expired coupons. Taking personal inventory on how much we consume via advertising versus how much we need would be enlightening. Regardless, the more shoppers use coupons, the more prices increase. Say 20% off coupons are issued for items A and B. Unbeknownst to customers, prices for items C to Z are reactively increased by 1%. Spreading out price increases coupled with irregular prices such as $3.99, $7.62, and $10.27 makes it impossible to calculate the difference. This resembles a Ponzi scheme. Even if you benefited, your time and energy spent collecting coupons could have been used working a part-time job. Financial books tout complex coupon strategies that supposedly beat the system, getting hundreds of dollars of products for several dollars. Assuming that's true, though I assume it's false, you would be stealing from farmers, processing plant workers, truck drivers who distribute items, and supermarket employees. They all must make a living. With enough people so-called beating the system, stores would be out of business. Consequently, we'd get nothing in the long run. Besides, finagling with coupons at checkout lanes holds up other shoppers. You cannot save face here and demonstrate that coupons are beneficial. We who have been financial suckers must simply change our ways. Following advertised sales is more nonsense. If a store advertises 25% off, items likely go up to 25% beforehand to pay for their advertising, then drop 25%. At best, you put money from your left hand into your right and call it generating income. Likely, you spend more buying other items while you're there. And following television sales causes people to stampede like cattle while having newspapers all over to check sales makes your house look trashy and is a fire hazard. Again, coupons and sales blowouts are scams which make people spend more. Regardless, there are exactly 3 ways of making money per scripture and early church writings: working for it, investing it, and getting in someone's good graces so they gift you. Coupon sales stampedes and irregular pricing clash with Christianity, make people worship money, and make life unnecessarily complicated. If enough people ignored these tactics and preferred salespeople who didn't use them, life would improve. Buyers beware. For certain products notorious for being garbage, such as exercise bikes, consumer reports should be consulted. Used cars should be tested before purchasing them. Beware of new cars too. My father bought me a new car with a warranty. The CD player/radio quickly broke and we got it replaced. A used CD player/radio was installed. I know that because certain stations were preferentially pre-programmed. And after only 22,000 miles, the engine itself died. Because of our warranty, they had to install a free new engine. Since the oil was regularly changed, they likely put a used engine into a new car. New products often start with the highest quality, which establishes the company's reputation, but subtle changes, substituting cheaper materials, creates products that soon need replacement. Since contacts irritate my sensitive eyes and others have developed corneal ulcers from contacts, I've long worn glasses. Unfortunately, my pair of literally unbreakable glasses fell off my face as I sped down the highway. I couldn't retrieve them because in the intermittent time between going home, getting spare glasses, and returning, snowdrifts blanketed the highway. My next pair of so-called unbreakable glasses had only half frames secured with plastic straps. After my dog jumped at my face, a plastic lens strap broke. Fixing it with super glue resulted in ruining the lens. My third pair of so-called unbreakable glasses, which resembled my first pair, snapped in half like a toothpick from merely cleaning them 1 week after purchase. Laser eye surgery is an option, but if the doctor does a shoddy job, the consequences are much greater. Always save receipts and get warranties whenever possible. However, there will always be some who will lose their receipt, and there will always be products that break after their warranty expires. Besides no punishment for selling bad products, salesmen don't even have to drive back to your house to issue replacements or refunds. The customer suffers the aggravation. That's abusive capitalism, namely selfish lust and ungodliness. Lacking contracts. Outside of steady jobs between company employers and employees, you should always get a signed contract for the money you pay or the work you do, even if it requires a lawyer for large contracts. Contracts must stipulate exactly what work you're paying for and what you have and have not authorized. If you are the worker, exactly how much you will be paid. By giving someone all the money, so-called in good faith, before they start or complete the job, they may never do any work or never complete it. And beware of what you authorize. If you simply hire someone to paint your house and you want it yellow, they can paint purple polka dots. And by working for somebody in good faith, they may act like you did free work. Furthermore, you might have a signed contract, but the so-called duplicate copy they Xerox and hand you looks like their copy but has some stipulations missing. Beware, read your copy before walking away. Most people, especially nice ones, or so-called nice ones, become crooks when opportunity arises to rob someone legally. This truth comes from real-life experiences. End-of-life care, funerals, wakes, and such. My living will stipulates that upon a medical catastrophe, artificial life support will be withheld, allowing me to go quickly, preventing bills from devouring money reserved for important purposes. End-of-life care is highway robbery. Many people and their relatives choose being bedridden and attached to machines to give them an extra 2 months of so-called life. Society foots much of the bill through increased taxation. If the USA doesn't curtail misappropriated medical care like other countries do, many will lose 10 to 20 years of their life because end-of-life care bankrupted the system. Funerals and wakes are insane. Dressing up corpses and putting them in containers which cost a year's pay, which are then hidden from view, are a monstrous waste. This scam exploits people's grief and fear of death. I'll forego a funeral and intend to donate my bones to a screw machine company which makes bone screws. Bone screws and pins are superior for fixing broken bones because you don't need to reopen the patient and remove the screws. They fuse with the existing bones. Stay tuned for part 4.